Alright, hey guys, Matt here. One of the first couple videos of a new YouTube channel, but this YouTube channel is going to start my family's homestead adventure that we are going through. We currently live in the city. We bought this 4-acre lot that I'm on now, splitting firewood for my house that is that direction. It is getting winter time here. It is the end of October, actually going into the first day of November, so heat is going to be a big thing coming up in the next couple of months. We decided to ditch this 4 acres here and seek property out west in the mountains. We're currently in Illinois. This land really didn't suit what we wanted to do with it. So with that aside, I'd like to welcome you guys to the new channel. This first video, we're gonna get into wood splitting. It's, you know, I'm hoping most of you already know the basics, but I wanted to do a quick overview of what I'm using right now. So obviously a splitting maul if you plan on getting in the wood splitter. Unfortunately, I broke the last one, so I decided to go with a fiberglass one that took 2 hits, and yeah, so that's that. Wedge is a must. I have a little small hatchet here for some things. Sometimes the logs will get stringy when I'm splitting them on the log splitter, and it's good to just have by so I can hit it real quick to separate them. Another one, bar oil, 2-cycle gas, and of course the most important tool is a good chainsaw. I did have a pull-in. They were pretty good, but Remington had a good deal on some about 2 years ago, and my old one was only a 14-inch, and I used and abused it for 5 years by putting a 16-inch and an 18-inch bar on it. I don't recommend it. The chainsaw will absolutely hate you. Besides that, I do have this piece of wood. What's this for? It's actually a gauge that I use. Sometimes my kids or my wife will come over and help, so they can simply, you know, set it on the log and they know where to cut it at so that we get the right size to go into our wood burner. Quick little speed tool, comes with most chainsaws, and not a must, but this little tool, Pac-Man carb adjustment tool, which is needed to adjust the high and low jets on the carburetor. That's not a necessity, but when you get more into advanced cutting or your chainsaw, like this one's 2 years old, I started to notice that it would not run without me holding the throttle down just a little bit. And I started doing research and came across a couple other YouTubers and noticed they started talking about low high jet. I had no clue. I've never worked on a 2-cycle engine before, so I went ahead and went on Amazon and bought a whole set of these. And sure enough, I adjusted the low jet, and this thing runs like it was brand new again. So that, and any safety equipment, gloves, you want face shields, or I know some people wear leather chaps on their legs, all that. I don't go to that extreme, but use precaution, please. Whatever safety you need, get it. The last tool, not a necessity outright, but the log splitter. This one is actually borrowed, and I say borrowed because it's been here for probably 4 years now. It belongs to another YouTuber that goes by Wes. I'm not gonna say the whole name, but if he happens to run across this video, Wes, I still have your log splitter here, and I'm still using it. So just so you know, it still works if you want it back. So I don't really have much more to go over here on the tools and how to break the tools. Familiar familiarize yourself with them. That's all I can say. And you don't have to go all out at first. I bought a cheapy chainsaw, then upgraded again. So just remember that if you go out and buy something cheap and use it, and you'll learn it and familiarize yourself, and don't be scared to work on it, it's gonna last you a while. And you can always upgrade down the road. That's what a lot of this is about. We're middle class, not rich. We don't have a whole lot, but we have learned how to make what we have work, and then flip it, and then upgrade it, and then keep going on like that. So just remember that you don't have to go all in at first. Some good equipment is needed. This is the wood we have to work with that we need to get cleaned up for winter. Big pile there, big pile there, big pile way over there. So we have a lot of wood here to get cleaned up for winter. And this is what I started with. It's already cold. I have been digging into it. It's not completely dry. So that's another thing to take in the factor is don't be like me and try to split your wood like 2 years ahead and have it stacked. We didn't need wood for last year's heat for other reasons, and the year before that for other reasons. So I went 2 years, we didn't need the wood, and now we need the wood. It's cold, so don't be like me. Split your wood ahead, stack it, let it dry, because it will not dry if it's not split. And your wood burner will not like you. I will say that. Two things I've already screwed up, but that's part of learning. This is why I'm recording this stuff, so that you guys can learn from me to not be like me. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting, splitting, and getting this processed, and we will go from there. I don't know how much more of this I'm really gonna record, because who wants to watch some guy split and cut firewood? So I'll most likely end this video here. Catch you guys on the next one, which I will probably go over the wood stove that I'm using. So till next time, guys, it's Matt, and this is the start of our family homestead adventure from city where we're at now. Hopefully in a couple of years or less, out west into the mountains.